Hello everybody, my name is Kieran and welcome back to this money making series on Old School RuneScape, and in this episode we're going to be talking about how to make money with skills in Old School RuneScape. Now I'm going to be showing you quite a variety of ways in which to obtain a pretty decent amount of money, and also because you're doing it with skills you're going to be earning experience from that as well. So let's get right into it. The first method which I'm going to show you is probably one of my favourites, and it is crafting nature runes. Now for this you're going to need 44 rune crafting as well as the completion of the Abyss mini-quest, which is pretty easy. Basically you're going to be using the Abyss from to get there. You're going to be walking north of Edgeville from the bank, teleporting you to the Abyss, which I'll show you how to do in a second, and heading to the nature altar from there. Then you use your glory amulet to teleport back to Edgeville once you've obviously crafted your nature runes, and then you just rinse and repeat. Now for this you're going to want to wear weight reducing items, so obviously you're going to be running more, you're going to be losing energy less, as well as a pickaxe. Now I use a mithril pickaxe because that weighs less. And you're also going to be wearing some kind of decent-ish armour that doesn't weigh too much. I like Dragonhide for that. So yeah, let's get right into it and show you how to get to the Abyss. Okay, so from Edgeville, you're going to want to head across the wilderness ditch and up across the river alongside it. Now, if you have runecrafting pouches, I've actually just forgot to bring mine, which is awkward, but if you have them, then use them because you'll be able to maximise your experience, amount of nature runes crafted, and obviously then, therefore, your amount of money made per hour. So, the reason why I like to bring a pickaxe is that you can mine your way through. You can either squeeze, there's a lot of ways to go. You can squeeze through this gap if you have agility. You can distract the eyes with your thieving level. And yeah, you just want to be aware of these things. You might want to kind of heal up at each kind of section. See, the way I do it is with a pickaxe. Obviously with the boil, I'm just going to show you around it. With the boil, we're going to need a what's it called? A tinderbox, and obviously that is going to take up an inventory space. The best way I like is the mining, because that is the quickest. As you can see, I did it all in one, whereas the thieving and agility weren't that successful for me. So the nature altar, I believe, is kind of at the bottom or the north of this area here. So it's very at the north, in this place that's shaped like a rune. I'm just going to quickly make my nature tiara, and then obviously craft my runes. And then you can use your glory amulet to teleport back to Edgeville. The next way which I'm going to show you how to make money is to smith cannonballs. Now you can do this at any furnace, although PHASMATYS, the furnace there, is my favourite because it's so close to the bank. Anyway, to make cannonballs you're going to need a steel bar. Now with a steel bar you use it on the furnace with a cannon mould in your inventory, and it makes 4 cannonballs. Now to do that you're going to need a cannon mould, or I think it's called an ammo mould, within your inventory. An amulet of GHOSTSPEAK will help if you are banking at PHASMATYS. And also you want to complete the DWARF quest to be able to quest to be able to actually craft the cannonballs. Now this makes you around 250 to 300 GP profit per cannonball, per steel bar. So per inventory, if you times that by 27, it'll be a nice amount of money, and it also gets you a decent amount of smithing XP as well. It gets you around 30k smithing XP as well as 225k cash per hour. So yeah. Another good way to make money is to fish monkfish in the PICKAXE fishing colony, which is kind of at the very northwest corner of RuneScape. Now this will get you around 150k cash per hour, which isn't much compared to other methods, but it does get you pretty good fishing XP, up towards the region of about 40k XP per hour. Now, you're going to need 62 fishing for this, but I'd recommend around 80, and you need to complete a SWAN quest to be able to access the fishing colony area. And you do fish them using a small fishing net. Now, these are on pretty high demand because they're commonly used in PICKAXE, so you'll always find people who are buying these raw monkfish, and they go for a pretty decent amount of money each, and again, like I said, about 150k cash per hour. If you're a higher fishing level, that amount per hour will increase, as well as your experience. One of the most unique ways to make money is by clue scrolls. Now, you might obviously not think, wow, clue scrolls can make me a decent amount of money. Obviously, sometimes you might get some kind of bad reward, but that is balanced out by the amazing rewards that you can get sometimes. As I said, in a level 2 clue scroll, you can get kind of things like Robin Hood hat and Ranger boots, which can value up to 10 million GP, and then you can get some really awful rewards, which are like 3 lobsters and 10 mind runes or something, which is just insanely horrible. But as I said, do this at your own will. It might not get you consistent amount of money per hour, but if you're lucky you will be able to make a lot of money, loads of money if you're very lucky. But it should maybe average to about 200 to 300k XP per hour. Obviously that factors in like amazing drops and loots that you will get from this. Anyway, I would only recommend using level 1 and level 2 clues. Level 1 clues you can thieve from ham members, which requires 15 thieving. And to get the level 2 clues you can kill cockatrices in the Fremennik dungeon, which I've just put on the map there on the screen. You need a mirror shield to kill them, and also 25 slayer. So yeah, this is kind of an inconsistent way to make money, but it can be extremely rewarding. Another way to make good money using skills is to craft molten glass. Now this is in high demand molten glass, so you can sell this for quite a high amount, usually a higher amount than usual street value. People do need to use it in quests, so the value of that may go up. Like if you hang around a bank, you might see some people saying buying molten glass 10k. You should seize upon that opportunity, since you may have loads in your bank from this. So, to craft molten glass, you're going to need to do it at a furnace, and you're going to need a bucket of sand and soda ash. You can also make soda ash by cooking seaweed on a fire or a range, and the seaweed will turn into soda ash. Now, I will show you where to get the bucket of sand and soda ash in just a second. Okay, so I'm here at Catherby, I'm just south of the bank, and there are charter crew members here. So if you trade them, they sell a lot of things. Obviously, here's the bucket of sand, here are the soda ashes, etc, etc. Seaweed you can also buy to obviously cook into your soda ash, and it's not too expensive either, as they're like 5 GP each, which is nothing compared to what you'll be selling them for, so you'll be making pretty good profit with this. It's a nice way to make money. Also, if you want to make kind of like unpowered orbs, which you can use to charge air orbs, which I'm going to show you how to do in a second, the next step in this guide, you can do that as well if you're like an Iron Man account. Iron Man accounts being accounts who cannot trade with others, so if you want to make unpowered orbs this way, by using a glass blowing pipe on a molten glass, then that's a very good way to do it, and buying all the supplies from charter crew members is a really cheap way to do it. Okay, the final method I'm going to show you in this guide is to charge air orbs. Now this can be a very, very successful way to make money, although it is in the wilderness, so be careful. What this involves is charging unpowered orbs at the air obelisk, which is in level 7 wilderness. You get there by going through EDGEVILLE dungeon. You cast the charge air orb spell, which requires 66 magic. It uses up 3 cosmic runes and lots of air runes, but you can use an air staff and that will count as that. So I'm going to show you how to get there in just a second. Okay, from EDGEVILLE Bank, you are going to run south towards this trap door, and you're going to climb down it. And my energy is looking very low. Okay. Then you're going to run north through this passage. None of these will attack you. I do not believe they are aggressive. If you have 66 magic anyway, you're going to be a pretty high combat level, so you shouldn't worry about this. Now, beware, this will be in the wilderness, so people may come and attack you because they're absolute scrubs. But hashtag deal with it. Now I haven't brought any orbs, so I don't actually have the materials to do this at the moment, but I'm just going to show you how. It's very easy to show you how to do it, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, again, once you enter this gate you will be in the wilderness, so please be careful, don't get yourself killed. These are level 10s, they won't do anything. This is a common place for people to be to kill the Chaos Druid, so be careful in this area here. And why are you running that way? God. And now my character is out of walk. I should have had another energy potion. And this is going to be really awkward. Oh dear. But we're nearly there. It's not too far of a walk if you have energy potions, unlike me. Facepalm. Then a whole trip shouldn't take you that long at all, and obviously using energy potions will increase your money made per hour. Now just be careful of these level 172 black demons. Luckily that hit a 0 on me, which is very fortunate. So yeah, you climb this ladder here, and you'll find yourself, as I said, on top of the obelisk. Now, you'll go into your spellbook, and the spell is here, Charge Air Orb. You'll use it on the obelisk here, and it will charge all the unpowered orbs. Not all at once, you have to do it one by one. I think you can cast all, I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, it will charge your unpowered orbs into air orbs, and it will bring you in lots and lots of nice money. Okay, so that will conclude this episode of Money Making in Old School RuneScape. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned some useful tips on how to make money in Old School RuneScape using skills. The next episode and final episode will be how to make money using combat, which is one I'm quite looking forward to making. I'm kind of in the process of making it already, and you can make some really, really good money with combat, so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. So, if you learned anything new and anything useful, please let me know, and like the video if you did. Leave a comment down below if you found any useful tips, and if you found any of your own that I forgot to share, feel free to share that with others in the comment section down below, so I can learn something and others can learn something, and it's still a learning curve for all of us. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you have not already, follow us on Twitter at RealCheckpoint, and I'll talk to you guys soon.